Nissan Stadium, Miley Cyrus was at the top of the charts. Will San Francisco come in like a wrecking ball? The Titans find out next.
All in all, we have a pretty pleasant December day in the Volunteer State. The chilly rain from last night has moved on. The temps have bumped up a bit here at Nissan Stadium in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And CD, this is a passing league. I don't think you would argue that thought. But our ball game here features a couple of teams with strong offensive lines that really like to work the ground game.
And you and I have both heard from different people in the league who's saying that it's becoming a little bit of a lost art in the NFL, the ability to run the football. And we've heard from defensive coordinators who tell us that they play the pass first. That's not something you normally hear. But these two offenses, they're true to who they are. Both ranked in the top 5 in terms of rushing yardage. I think they're both going to use those massive offensive lines to try and wear down these defenses.
Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. From the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the NFL's MVP from 2019, now in his 4th season out of Louisville, Lamar Jackson.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in the age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Here's Jackson. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
When I see Cameron Wake make plays like that, I can't help but shake my head sometimes. He had to go to Canada first before he came back to the NFL, where he's now an all-pro.
Yeah, undrafted out of Penn State, but look at him now.
And just think about all the pass rushing moves he has, his ability to play against the run. Remember, he was a combo outside linebacker, defensive end. Now he's just simply one of the best in the NFL.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
It appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson. This is complete to Michael Thomas. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. And this throw will be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They're led by their 6-year quarterback out of North Dakota State, a former Pro Bowler, Carson Wentz.
And when you look at him, you see that he's got all the tools you want in a quarterback. The big frame, the quick release, strong arm, has escapability. The issue sometimes, tries to do too much instead of just taking the throws that are available to him, and occasionally turnovers get him into trouble.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The rushing numbers for Pollard last week. 19 carries, 138 yards. They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you'll have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up 1st downs.
On play action, it's Wentz. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring it down. Desean Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left, finding some room at midfield. And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, as the defense rallies quickly after the nice move. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Wentz going to throw. That's complete right side to Lazard. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. On 1st down, Wentz. He'll spot Eskridge open left side. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They run the counter. Pollard. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Shotgun now for Wentz. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of...
Touchdown 49ers! Alan Lazard, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that drive spans 13 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they are losers of 2 straight coming into this Thursday night game. Is it more difficult, CD, when you take a losing streak into a quick turnaround game like this?
It certainly is, because you don't get time to work on the issues that you've had throughout the season that have caused you to have the record that you're having. You can't really get those set. So now you're trying to minimize those and maximize what you've been doing well. And I remember a game recently where one of the assistant coaches said to the head coach, forget our running back rotation. This guy has a hot hand, and they rode him to a victory. Those are things you have to look out for in games like this.
On first down, they go with Mostert again. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Well, this defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Now it's Jackson. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Cameron Wake in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
The competition comes up in so many different ways, and right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now it's Jackson. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Jackson's throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. Catch is made by Hardman. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues. That's Jawan Taylor, the right tackle. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Again, Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Here's Mostert. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, it's Mostert. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Mostert. And now Mostert is going to be stopped up short. He did not get there. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this 49er defense stands tall down near the goal line. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Fielded at the 33. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the 49ers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. So after the INT, here's Wentz. This is Lazard with a catch out left. That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now he's forced out left. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this up into the Nashville skyline, and it's a good one. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down to close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They hand it off to Mostert, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Now Jackson. He completes it to Snead. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Jackson. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And Walker with it over the middle.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson, and they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Jackson. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On 2nd down, Pollard. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To throw is Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first is Wentz. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. Jared Reed able to record his 5th sack of the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we're into the final 3 weeks of the NFL season. A lot of races going to be coming right down to the wire. Before we get it back to you guys, let's check out what we have coming up this weekend on the Week 16 NFL slate. Some great games coming up this weekend, 2 on Christmas Day. Cleveland traveling up to Lambeau to take on the Packers, and then later, Indianapolis taking on Arizona. In the late afternoon games, it'll be loud in Kansas City, that's for sure, as it'll be the Chiefs taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then, on Sunday night, wrap up your Christmas weekend with a great one in the NFC East. Washington and Dallas at 8:20 Eastern Time. We continue on with a check of the next-gen stats in that first half for the Niners. And they've had some success on the ground. And with the lead going into the second half, they'll no doubt be looking to keep it going. But meanwhile, for the Titans, they did not have the same kind of success on the ground. They struggled to get the run game going to this point, as you see there.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Jackson now to return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. It's time for our player spotlight right now as we get a look at Carson Wentz. And maybe he's starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well, but the pressure, it's got to him.
Has to find a way to step around it, step through it, or just handle it. Because as you mentioned, he's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks. That's not the way that they want to finish a ball game with their quarterback on the ground so much.
He'd like to stay upright. When he's been upright, he's been pretty good. He gets away from one, and he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now a give here to Pollard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On play action, Wentz. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Desean Robinson in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Wentz.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Jackson. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Here's Jackson. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. It's a big play there for Tennessee.
Well, for Lamar Jackson, we know all about how dangerous he is running the football, but he can really sling it as well, and he connects on a big one there.
And that might be just what they needed to get back in this game. Sometimes you need a big play to shake things up, get a little life in your sideline, get everyone believing again, and they got it there in a big way.
A give to the brother of J.J. This is Derek Watt. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derek Watt, his first touchdown on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it 6 points on the board. Extra point good by Prater. And that will tie our game here in the third. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Jackson now to return.
And he returns this to the 22.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. There to stop him was Darius Leonard.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Jaron Reed in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going up top. He's got a man complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A big connection on that one. 35 yards. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Wentz. That's complete right side to Lazard. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Wentz going to throw. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mikel Roby-Coleman. And off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And on that one with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you get 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
Prater for the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Jackson now to return.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more.
And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now Pollard, not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action. Now Wentz. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. On first down, Wentz. He'll find Lazard here over the middle.
7 yards to pick up there. Second down and 3.
They'll run with Pollard. And he winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. Buying time to his left.
And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Wentz now on first down. That's caught by Jackson. 3 yards the gain there, second down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Right side caught by Jackson. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Flushed out right. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. It's picked up by the Titans.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look.
They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim 4th quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
A lane there to run as Mostert able to get about 7 there on first down.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
43 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. No gain on the screen there at 2nd down. To throw is Jackson. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 23. Jackson on first down, fighting through pressure. But in the end, the pressure too great, and he goes down.
J.J. Watt, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson caught right side at Snead. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh, he stays up, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. K1 short in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And this one is no good. He missed it, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And still just down 1 score. We'll see how big of a role that missed field goal plays, because it, of course, could have pushed this to a 2-possession deficit for them. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Wentz. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This is caught. Touchdown. Desean Jackson. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Elliott on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14.
So that drive spanned 5 plays. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Bobby Wagner, the all-pro, in on the tackle.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Jackson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Here's Johnny Hekker now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. With it is Jackson.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, Wentz's throw taken in here by Jackson.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. This is Lazard with a catch out left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Wentz now on 1st down. Steps away to his left.
And Wentz going to slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another 1st down.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Run for Pollard. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run the counter. Pollard. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down.
That's a big letdown defensively. They had him stop behind the line, but the face mask going to bail the offense out.
And the hand does not have to be up there for too long. Just a little bit of a grab is going to be enough to get the call and the 15 yards against him.
Pollard going to try the right side. And he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. It'll be a handoff to Pollard. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Now here's Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. On 2nd down now, Pollard. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. This Titan defense, they just will not give in easily. Looking for another stop, 3rd and goal. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. So a big, big kick coming now for Jake Elliott. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. So the victory here for San Francisco, and we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
So for the 49ers, It's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Houston Texans. Meanwhile, for the Titans, they're guaranteed now a sub-500 season as they fall to 6-9. And they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins.